So we're going to do a little bit of color coding to help us make sense of this. We're going to start with purple here in the numerator, 6m squared minus 7m minus 10. Multiplying the 6 and the 10 together, I have negative 60. So what multiplies to give me negative 60 and adds together to give me negative 7? With it might take a little bit of time, but with a little bit of trial and error, the answer is negative 12 times 5. So that means that I can break the negative 7 apart into negative 12m plus 5m minus 10, and then common factor the two pairs here. Taking out the 6m first, I'm left with m minus 2. Taking out a 5 out of the second pair, again m minus 2, and then common factoring these two, I'm left with m minus 2 times 6m minus plus 5. Let's move on to the denominator here. That's difference of squares, which is fairly straightforward to factor. It's 3 minus m times 3 plus m. Moving on to the numerator, over here I have m squared minus 6m plus 9. Simple trinomial factoring. So what multiplies to give me 9 is 3 and 3, and what adds together to give me negative 6, they both have to be negatives. So m minus 3 times m minus 3. And then lastly, let's do the last one in a light blue. 6m squared plus 29m plus 20. So again, this is a complex one. I'm going to multiply these two together to get 120. So what multiplies to give me 120 and adds together to give me 29? Well, the combination that works there is 24 and 5. So that means that I can break the 29 apart into 24m plus 5m plus 20, and then common factoring the first two terms. I'm going to take out a 6m, which leaves me with m plus 4, and a 5 out of the next one, which is m plus 4 again. That works brilliantly because these two are the same. And so finally I can put that together to be m plus 4 times 6m plus 5. That's all the work I need to now go back to my question and rewrite them as factors. So in purple I had m minus 2 times 6m plus 5. In blue there was 3 minus m and 3 plus m. In green, it was m minus 3 times m minus 3. And then in light blue, finally, I had m plus 4 times 6m plus 5. So right away, I can see that these 6m plus 5s cancel. I can also see that the there's something that's there looked like opposites here. That one and that one are opposites, so I'm going to pull out a negative. So my next step is to pull out a negative. I'm going to leave the numerator the same here, and here, and here. So all of these three I leave exactly the same. This one I'm going to switch the order of. So I'm going to pull out a negative and write that as m minus 3, 3 plus m, and m plus 4. So canceling my final pair here, I'm left with a negative out front and m minus 2 and m minus 3 in the numerator, and 3 plus m and m plus 4 in the denominator.